It's 4,000 metres, track is rated slow, rail true, and they're off in the crisp, and the starter sent them away in a lovely line too, with Our Liaison and the favourite Cool Groom, the first to bound out ahead of Big Zap, Just Dynamite, and going through leading Bounty with Seabiscuit on the outside as they come along to the first of 19. It's the first of the treble. Leading Bounty didn't get over it all that well. Our Jonty, the top weights, dropped out to be last of all, and Big Zap, the 10-year-old, has gone through and taken over the running. Here's the last of the treble in the first circuit, and over it in front, Big Zap, now joined and headed by Seabiscuit, who's gone to the lead. A break of about 3 lengths further back is Our Liaison. Cool Groom is around it, and 3 lengths to Just Dynamite. Booster Hooves out a little wide and leading Bounty the centre, and they're followed by Welcome Shower. Bush Star a good way back as they go to the first down the side here, and they were trailed further back by Yo-Yo Joe, who's next to last, and about 4 lengths to Our Jonty last of all, as they go to the second of that double up the side near the 800 the first time. And the leader is Seabiscuit, about 3 lengths in front. Cool Groom is second, 2 lengths to Big Zap third. Our Liaison close up on the outside as they go to this fence, and then leading Bounty. Booster Hooves is next over on the outside as they came around the turn the first time round. Just Dynamite going through on the inside of it, and then Bush Star and Yo-Yo Joe. Welcome Shower is back towards the tail, and about 4 or 5 to Our Jonty. At the double near the 400 the first circuit now, and the leader is Seabiscuit over it in front of Cool Groom, and Big Zap closer to the inside. Our Liaison is running fourth as they come along to the second of the double, and then leading Bounty is in fifth placing. Just Dynamite a length away, followed by Welcome Shower, and then Booster Hooves and Bush Star. Next to last is Yo-Yo Joe, and about 5 lengths to Our Jonty as they went down towards the 100-metre mark the first time. The crisp field with a lap to go of Flemington, and the leader is Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit with the blinkers back on, about a half length to Cool Groom, who's running second. About 5 lengths away to Big Zap holding down third. Our Liaison is a neck away. In behind them, Just Dynamite on the inside, followed by Welcome Shower with Booster Hooves going up deep out, leading Bounty in that bunch. Then Yo-Yo Joe, and about 5 lengths to Our Jonty. Out to the riverside they race now, and Seabiscuit led the crisp field, but only about a head to Cool Groom, and 5 lengths away in third placing is Big Zap on the inside of Our Liaison. Welcome Shower going forward on the outside as Cool Groom's gone to the lead at the first on the riverside now. Next in the field then Just Dynamite through on the inside from leading Bounty, and then Welcome Shower followed by Bush Star. Booster Hooves still well back as they go to the second of that double up the side of the course. There was Yo-Yo Joe, and about 3 to 4 lengths to Our Jonty at the back of the field. Out towards the next fence now, and Cool Groom is the leader. Over it he goes, about a length in front. Seabiscuit is second. Big Zap's a neck away third. 4 lengths to Just Dynamite, leading Bounty inside him. And then came Welcome Shower and Our Liaison. Bush Star still a fair way back, so is Yo-Yo Joe. 2 Booster Hooves and about 5 to Our Jonty, who's struggling to tack onto the field. They're heading out now. They've done a circuit, and they're going to the Smithfield treble again with the favourite Cool Groom in charge by 2 lengths to Big Zap. Seabiscuit third, and there's Welcome Shower starting his run now. He's gone up past Seabiscuit. He's got to third. At the first of the treble, Cool Groom took off early. He lands by a length. Second is Big Zap. Here's the middle of the treble. Welcome Shower's back third. And then leading Bounty, Yo-Yo Joe. Booster Hooves starting a run on the outside as they go to the last of the treble. And then Yo-Yo Joe didn't jump that one well. Next is Just Dynamite. Bush Star. Our Jonty's gone past Our Liaison, and Seabiscuit has dropped out. As they came up the side, there's 5 fences to go, and Big Zap, the old timer's coming up towards the next fence, and he sailed away on Cool Groom. He opened up about 4. Booster Hooves went down. Booster Hooves took a fall as they went over the next, and Big Zap by about 4 to Cool Groom. 4 lengths to Welcome Shower. Another 4 to leading Bounty, and a long break in the field to Yo-Yo Joe and Bush Star, and then came Our Jonty as they came along to the third last. Big Zap brushing through it. Cool Groom jumped it reasonably second, 5 lengths away. 5 lengths Welcome Shower, and then leading Bounty, and a gap to Bush Star, and they were trailed by Yo-Yo Joe, and then Our Jonty and Just Dynamite. 2 from home now. They enter the straight, and here's the second last one, and Big Zap's over at about 4 lengths to Cool Groom, leading Bounty, and then Welcome Shower. Big Zap is coming down towards the last fence. At it and over it, Big Zap by about 5 lengths, and Michael Patton had a look over the shoulder. He sees leading Bounty trying hard, and Cool Groom on the outside battling away, but at 10 years of age, a welcome return to the winner's stall here for Big Zap with 100 to go. Big Zap is about 6 in front from Leading Bounty and Cool Groom battling it out for the minor end of the prize, but Big Zap takes it out. Big Zap has won it easily on the post by 5 or 6 lengths to Leading Bounty and Cool Groom. Long break in the field then to the 2 New Zealanders fighting out 4th placing. Between Bush Star the outside and now Jonty, who got home when it was all over, and then Welcome Shower, and they were trailed further back in the field by Yo-Yo Joe and Just Dynamite, with the 2 that have been pulled out of the race, Our Liaison and Seabiscuit not completing the course. And Booster Hooves took a fall up the side of the track there. He's to his feet. Just awaiting on what's happening here with Gilly Street. He's still away from the line and the other runners are in the stalls. And, yep, he's coming up. Just waiting the official report now, but Gilly Street is a late withdrawal. 12:44. What was the reason? And Vet's advice, no doubt. Vet's advice, 12:44. Gilly Street is a withdrawal. Bookmakers rule a line, a betting announcement to follow. They're away. Barossa Scholar reared in the air down on the inside. He didn't begin at all well. Crown Council pinged away fast, and so did Major Breakthrough, and getting out quickly too is Broken Love on the outside. There too is Zero Drama, not far away from the pace on the outside of those horses in the blue with the red cap. They were being trailed now. Barossa Scholar's got up in behind them on the inside. Well back in the field is Moderator, followed by Beltrice, and Peninsula Lord is last of all by the 800 metres now. And Crown Council joined on the outside by the stablemate, which is Broken Love, and Zero Drama is outside these. Barossa Scholar in behind them, and so is Major Breakthrough. Moderator starting to make some ground. Second last, Beltrice in company with Peninsula Lord. At the 500 metres now, Broken Love in the centre has just niggled out a bit. On the outside, Zero Drama's travelling as well as anything around him. On the rails, Crown Council is under the whip, and then came Major Breakthrough. Barossa Scholar, Moderator starting to make a little bit of ground. Still these three have it. At the 200 metres, Zero Drama the outside, Broken Love and Crown Council. Major Breakthrough coming at them, and Peninsula Lord is closing from last. Major Breakthrough got up to Crown Council. Major Breakthrough wants to lay in a bit. He's just got his head in front in a driving finish, and Major Breakthrough wins it a long neck to a half length on the line. Photo for the minors. Peninsula Lord, Zero Drama and Crown Council against the fence. Little between the three of them. Clear of Barossa Scholar, who blew the start. Reasonable run there. Followed by Moderator. Dropping out in behind those was Broken Love, and Beltrice was last of all. Stand by for numbers here. Victory for number 5, Major Breakthrough, ridden by Nashborough. Now going in, Glamoremus joined them on the outside. They're set to go. Racing immediately, Glamoremus and pickup line got away well. Delirious is going to ease in behind them in the early stages. Joshua's Pride began very fast and is looking for the lead as they settle down and go to the 800 metres. They come across the track now with only pickup line in behind them in the early part, and it's Joshua's Pride one off the rail with Glamoremus on his outside. They're settling down in front. Glamoremus now taking over the running. Final Mist is third on the inside, followed by Delirious. Then Angel's Jewel, and pickup line is the deepest. At the 500 metres, it's Glamoremus, the leader, is a little over a length clear from Joshua's Pride down in behind him, and Final Mist on the rail. Delirious deeper out in company with Angel's Jewel, and pickup line would only be 3 off the leader at the most. They're nearing the 200, and big Glamoremus a length and a quarter. Joshua's Pride, Angel's Jewel running a good race. Delirious can't go on. Pickup line with a run, but Glamoremus is clear with 100 to go. He's 2 lengths clear from Angel's Jewel, Joshua's Pride and pickup line, and Glamoremus wins again. Glamoremus wins at a length and a half to maybe Angel's Jewel grabbing second from pickup line, and Joshua's Pride over on the inside, clear of Final Mist and Delirious last of the 6. Glamoremus, number 1, drew the outside. He quickly found himself in front, and he kept going very gamely. He was too good for them, Glamoremus. The outside of Vermont will be the last to move him. The top weight with 67, Ricky Maund on board, who scored on Highland Bill a few years ago for Roberts Murden. And the field is now locked away and they're ready, and the gates are back and they're racing in the National. And one of the first out was Built Him from Uricino, and Past Master Defence Force out wide had jumped away okay as they steady down. Stacey Jones is just behind him with King Lap and Brush with Fame. At the first hurdle, Melamine jumping out, he didn't handle it well and he lost ground, and it's Built Him headed off by Stacey Jones in the early part, who's rolled to the lead. King Lap up third in company with Jarl just behind them. And then Melamai in that bunch too, followed by Uricino as they go over the next again. Melamai jumping very wretchedly. Mr. Lightfoot went past him, Defence Force on the outside, and they're followed by Extra Jovial, Brush with Fame, Preludes, Past Master and Vermont. As they settled fully, it's been a race of changes, and now King Lap has gone to the lead as they went out towards the 1,000 the first time round. And it's King Lap by 2 lengths. Running second, Stacey Jones, but not for long. There's Defence Force going up quickly in company with Jarl as they go to the next hurdle. Melamai on their outside. The jockeys would be thankful of that. He's been running out at his hurdles. Built Him goes through along the inside there as they go past the 800 the first time, and he's followed by Mr. Lightfoot, Brush with Fame. Uricino next down on the inside from Extra Jovial, Preludes, Vermont next to last, and Past Master had dropped out 2 lengths away as they came to the turn the first time round. And King Lap, the leader, Defence Force right on his outside, only a neck away from the leader as they enter the straight the first time round. Stacey Jones is now parked right behind the favourite. Over on his inside is Built Him. Uricino is following them from Mr. Lightfoot. Jarl is out a bit wider as they leap this one. He's about 3 or 4 wide, in fact, Jarl, and then came Extra Jovial, Melamai, Preludes. Well back in the field is Brush with Fame in company with Vermont as they leap the next one, and Past Master is last of all, heading past the 200 the first time round. And a nicely bunched field here with King Lap the inside. Stacey Jones and Jarl trapped out 3 wide. Brush with Fame's gone right up on the outside of them into 4th as they leap that one. Oh, Uricino down. Uricino took a fall, and the Preludes met some interference there and lost ground. So Uricino out of the race. 7 hurdles have been jumped, 7 to go. Heading out to the 2,000 metres, and after that lightning move, it's Brush with Fame who's taken over the running into the last lap by 2 lengths. Running second, Stacey Jones. King Lap's ahead away on the inside. A length and a half fourth is Jarl, followed by Built Him. Then Defence Force. He lost a bit of ground now. He's back about 6th or 7th. Extra Jovial got through on the inside, and Mr. Lightfoot. Then Vermont and Melamai. Prelude starting a run, and Past Master last of all. Out near the 1,700 metre mark, and the leader is Brush with Fame. Brush with Fame about 2 lengths to Stacey Jones. King Lap on the rails third. Jarl is 4th on the outside, followed by Built Him. A length away Extra Jovial, and they're followed by Mr. Lightfoot, Vermont. Defence Forces drifting a fair way back in the field over the next hurdle, and they were trailed by Preludes, Past Master, and Melamai jumping wretchedly had dropped out to be last of all. About 1,300 metres to go, and the rider of Uricino's on his feet and walking away, Danny Crozier, at the next one now, and Brush with Fame lands by about a length and a half to Stacey Jones. Third, King Lap the inside. Jarl is still there, hasn't been asked for the supreme run yet, and they're followed by Built Him. Extra Jovial saving ground everywhere, hasn't left the fence, and then Defence Force followed by Mr. Lightfoot. Vermont's over on the inside, 10 off the leader, 1,000 to go. They've got away to Past Master, Preludes, and Melamai dropped out. Here's the third last one coming up, and he's down, the leader, Brush with Fame. He's brought a 2 or 3 or 4 of them down. Vermont was one, Past Master was another. The field totally disrupted. Stacey Jones was another one that went in a terrible fall at the third last one. They sweep for home. What a change came over the scene at the 600. Defence Forces race to the lead now. King Lap goes with him. Extra Jovial is still there, and they've got away to Built Him 4th, and then Jarl and Preludes, and Melamai's the only one standing after a shocking fall at the third last one. Here's the second last hurdle. King Lap kicked through on the inside with Defence Force. 2 lengths to Extra Jovial, and as they get down with 1 to jump now, it's a great battle. King Lap and Defence Force at the last. Defence Force, he didn't land very well. King Lap's a neck in front of him. 150 to go. King Lap the inside and Defence Force. A great battle between these two. There's 100 out. Defence Force is doing better. The favourite's taken the lead, Defence Force, and Defence Force wins at 3/4 to King Lap. Extra Jovial 3 lengths away, third, just in front of Built Him. Long break to Preludes, and then Jarl, and Melamai is the last one to complete the course. Vermont cantering past the line, so too is Past Master after that terrible fall at the third last one. The leader went down at the third last, Brush with Fame, and he completely disrupted to move along. Set to go, racing now. And Jacques, one of the first to ping out. Walk on Ice got away quickly, and so did Bombaleo, and the orange colours up about fifth or so with Specula going forward. Skylight Jimmy just behind them in company with Kenny's Ruler. Screamers going forward, wider out, and so too is Wild Style. They go past the 1600 metres, and Specula up looking for the lead ahead of Jacques. Finds it now in third. Walk on Ice a neck away. 2 lengths to Wild Style, improving up to fourth, and then a length and a half to Bombaleo. Screamers around it in company with Skylight Jimmy, who's racing in the centre as they head up towards the 1200 metres. Going forward, Classic Question 2. In behind them then is Kenny's Ruler on the inside, followed by Watch the Fuss and Super Dollar, and then Big Indy. Well back is Style File, followed further back in the field behind him is Crash and Macaulay, and Lucky Scene is with that group over on the inside, and last of all Grey Rising, 1,000 to run. Specula by a length and a half to Wild Style. Third is Jacques on the inside, Classic Question a half length away. They're followed by Walk on Ice, fifth on the rail, followed by Scream Bombaleo, and behind those Kenny's Ruler down on the inside, then Skylight Jimmy, Super Dollar, Watch the Fuss, a length and a half away in the field, then Lucky Scene over on the inside from Big Indy and Style File. Crash and Macaulay next to last, easing out as they swing the corner, and 4 lengths to Grey Rising. Specula came round the turn at the 500. Jacques pushed out into second place to come after it now, and then Wild Style 3 deep. Back behind them Bombaleo, and then came Walk on Ice trying to get into the clear. He bumped heavily there with Bombaleo. Specula still in front at the 300. He's kicked away a couple of lengths in front of Jacques. Here comes Bombaleo chasing the leader. Specula got to the 200. He's got a pretty handy lead, Specula. Bombaleo's a length and a half away, but still coming. It's Specula in front of Bombaleo, 100 metres to go. Specula's about a half in front of Bombaleo. He's finding plenty, Specula, and Specula 1 3/4 to Bombaleo, 4 lengths to Jacques third, and then Walk on Ice. They were trailed by Super Dollar, Wild Style, and then Skylight Jimmy, followed by Style File, and back behind them Crash and Macaulay didn't come on, and then came Lucky Scene. Well back in the race to finish behind these was Kenny's Ruler and Scream, and towards the tail end to Grey Rising, Big Indy, Classic Question, and Watch the Fuss. All the way victory there for number 6 Specula, written by Luke Nolan. Number 6 the winner. Second going to Bomb. Now Hula Wonder came in to complete the lineup, and they're set to go for the Coolong Welter race number 6. 1400. Set. Racing now. Jumalik began okay. Blazing Sun got away very fast, found the lead. In behind them, Love's Choice, third over on the inside, and the black and gold colours, and Hula Wonder goes forward on the outside. Then Mystic Morse, Multiple Magic, Magneto and Voodaloo dropped out last below the 1200 metres. And Jumalik is a narrow leader down on the inside with Blazing Sun around it, about a neck between them. Jumalik holding on to the lead. In third placing, Hula Wonder. Love's Choice just behind it on the inside, followed by Multiple Magic following the favourite. Mystic Morse a neck away the outside, and 2 lengths to Magneto and 1 1/2 to Voodaloo. As they came to the 800, Jumalik led by a half to Blazing Sun, and Hula Wonder now out 3 wide. Love's Choice nearly a length away from Multiple Magic, and then a length further back in the field is Mystic Morse outside Magneto and 1 to Voodaloo. Jumalik at the 600's going to corner a narrow leader from Blazing Sun, and Hula Wonder 3 deep on their outside. Love's Choice easing out 4 wide for her run. Mystic Morse gets onto her back, and behind them Multiple Magic trying to get a run through the pack as they got by the 400. Jumalik is the leader from Blazing Sun, Love's Choice and Hula Wonder. Multiple Magic's going for a split, and Magneto's not far away from them down on the inside. Still haven't got the Jumalik though at the 200. It's Jumalik a length to Multiple Magic finishing well. Love's Choice on the outside, and Magneto. Jumalik from Multiple Magic, 100 metres to go, and then Magneto, but Jumalik's giving plenty. Jumalik's a half in front, and all the way Jumalik beat Multiple Magic, and ahead away Magneto. Love's Choice fourth, and they were trailed by Voodaloo, Hula Wonder, Mystic Morse, who never came into it, and Blazing Sun dropped out to last. 2 flat runs round the turn, both taken out by front runners. All the way victory for number 4, Jumalik, written by Julian Harris. Second goes to number 8, Multiple Magic, Dan Brereton, and third, number 2, Magneto, written by Nash Rawilla. Now our Sonnet moved in, they're set to go. 1400. Racing immediately. Perfect Dark soon after the jump just got back a little, and the first out is Monterosso wanting the front end, went straight for it and led by a length to Wide Vision in second placing. Going forward, Instant on the outside from Mad Dam, Fairy Tales trapped 3 wide. A length and a half, Perfect Dark going up on the outside of Sweet Lady Bird, Brightside and Our Sonnet last of all. Monterosso led to the 1,000-metre marker, neck clear. Instant second, Fairy Tales third, outside wide though. They're followed by Wide Vision tucked away behind the leader, and then Mad Dam, 2 lengths Perfect Dark, Sweet Lady Bird, Brightside and Our Sonnet on the outside last of all as they go by the 800. Monterosso the leader, a neck clear to Instant, Fairy Tales third, Wide Vision having a good run fourth the inside, followed by Mad Dam, a length and a half Perfect Dark, Sweet Lady Bird, Brightside and Our Sonnet last as they come around the turn, and Monterosso at the 500, balance for the run in, nearly a length clear from Instant the outside. Fairy Tales has been posted the trip, Wide Vision in behind them over on the inside, and then Mad Dam, Perfect Dark and Sweet Lady Bird. Monterosso the leader at the 300, got away a couple of lengths in front from Instant. Fairy Tales can't go on, Wide Vision through on the inside, and then Perfect Dark, but Monterosso's away inside the 200. She's by 4 now to Wide Vision. Sweet Lady Bird coming through on the inside, and then Mad Dam coming home well, but Monterosso is going to romp in all the way for Monterosso, wins it by 4 lengths on the post. Either Mad Dam the outside or Sweet Lady Bird the rails for the miners, and then came Wide Vision, Fairy Tales, Instant, Brightside, Perfect Dark and Our Sonnet last of all. The moment the gates opened, Brian Park made his intentions clear. He went straight for the front and then improved his position. She's won it. Now it looks like they might be all in. Cellar Dancers rejoined them. The light is on. Miss Muppet, the one that's been withdrawn from the race. Still one stall vacant there. They're away. And Ebony Beauty got away well with Cellar Dancer. Sister Agnes jumped okay. Also away fast as Eula Goodnight, just easing in behind them, and Inner Secret shot across to try and get onto the fence in behind them. Linady going forward with Hilda's Treasure a bit wider out, and Imperatrice one of the deepest. And they were followed by Gala Snip. Rompton's Girl got across in behind them, and Ellie Dancer's one of the last. And Ellie Bella's about midfield now, going past the 800 metres now. And Ebony Beauty against the fence, led from Cellar Dancer. Sister Agnes on their outside as handy, followed by Speedway Girl, who's got up into fourth over on the outside of Inner Secrets. Just behind those is Lina D, improving, and Imperatrice is wider out, followed by Ellie Bell and Eula Goodnight, who's under pressure here. Brompton's Girl just ahead of her, and they're followed by Hilda Treasure, Ellie Dance and Gala Snip at the 400 metres. Ebony Beauty led from Sister Agnes, Inner Secrets right behind them. Lina D is under pressure from Imperatrice. Speedway Girl getting tightened up, trying to get a run through. And then Brompton's Girl and Eula Goodnight trying to get into the clear. Ebony Beauty the leader. Imperatrice is coming after it. And Inner Secret's got the run on the inside, and Brompton's Girl the outer with Eula Goodnight. Brompton's Girl and Eula Goodnight race to the lead from Inner Secrets. Brompton's Girl down the middle. Brompton's Girl beat Eula Goodnight 3/4. Imperatrice third. Very good run. Then Inner Secrets and Ebony Beauty. A break behind those to Lina D and Cellar Dancer, and then Ellie Dance, followed by Speedway Girl, Gala Snip, Hilda Treasure. Well back in the field to finish then was Sister Agnes, and Ellie Bell dropped out to run last of all. Stand by for them in the gates now. Candana Led has come up into the stalls.